Okay, we got new project to work on because you can never have too many projects, right? So this little car behind me, well, you can't see it like that. Let me switch this around. Okay, you can see that now. So this little car behind me, this is some parts I've had for many years. This cowl here is something my father had when he was 17. He had this on a Model T that he, quote, raced, whatever that means, at the horse track in Ferndale. Here it is. Now the frame and axles, this is a Model A, 1930. And that was off my original car that I drove to high school back in 82. Now the back of this body, this is the back of a 26, 27 touring car, Model T Touring. It's just the very back part. So on the touring car, this would have been the back with a back seat and then a door, and then it would have a front seat and then another door. So this would have been a 4-door touring car. Just like this one here. Well, what I want to do is make a little bucket out of it. Here's one, same year, but a Roadster. And we got the door here. So I want to put the doors on. Maybe I should set you up on a tripod. Maybe not. Okay, we'll just do it like this. So I'm going to put the doors on. Yeah, tripod might be good. Yeah. Okay, let me find a tripod. All right, here's a tripod. I'm going to set you up here, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so give me a second here. You all ready? Here we go. All right. Are we in frame? So we have a bigger, smaller. Let me see. What's that look like? No, that's too big. Yeah, can't even meet that. Got to move the camera. It's in the way of the mount here. Okay, there we go. That's good enough for now. Okay, so let me show you what I'm thinking here. Tilt that a bit. Okay, let's see. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. Okay, this is a 26, 27. Same with that Model T Ford with a 4-door. This would have been the front door, and then there would have been a small section, and then there would have been a rear door, and then this section would be behind that. So we're taking a 4-door touring and turning it into a 2-door single bucket, single seat. So anyway, that's the idea there, to make this into a bucket. And I also have a rear section here. This piece is actually the section that goes behind the front seat. Originally, this section here would have been in the middle of the car. It would have been right here behind the front seat. Well, I don't have a back section, so I want to use it for the back. So this will go back here somewhere. So that's the plan. And that's what it looks like. So that didn't look too bad. Maybe I should do a thumbnail off that. You know, should I do a thumbnail? Okay, get this Pinto engine out of the way. The Pinto engine down here, I think that's what we should put in it. Yeah, that's looking good right there. I'll take a picture. I think that'd be a good picture. There we go. Take another picture. Maybe I'll take the cardboard off the Pinto motor. Yeah. I just call it a Pinto motor. Came out of an 88 Ford Ranger. It's a 2.0 carbureted with a 4-speed? 5-speed. You got 5-speed. So that's the motor. So I'm going to get the motor in the picture here for the thumbnail. just because. There we go. Okay, move the jack handle. I didn't move it enough. I'll move it over here. Okay, so there we go. I like that. Okay. Well, instead of taking a picture, I stopped the video. So here we go. We'll try it. There's the picture. I think that's the thumbnail. That's okay. Let's walk around this. Take a look at it. So we got my frame that I ran in high school. I actually wrecked this car. I rolled it. I got my dad's cowl that he had on a quote race car, whatever that means, and got this back section. So I need some steel. So I think that we should. I think number one is get this back section together with this panel and with these side wings, and then position it with the door, and then make a framework on the bottom. I think that we'll start over new and go with box tubing. I think we'll just get rid of all this framework down there. It's in pretty bad shape. It's incomplete. So let's see. I looked at my pile, my scrap steel there, and I found these sections. These are 1 by 1.5. That'd be some good bracing, but I think I want something a little bigger down underneath the doors. Maybe even double them up. Let's see what I got out back. Okay, I got these spools, and I could take the spokes out of this one. Yeah, maybe I'll pop these spokes out. These are 1.25 square. I think that'll, yeah, why don't I pop those out? I think I'll make the frame out of that. And also I got a few curved pieces. I don't know if I'll use that, but got these radiuses we could use also. Okay, I'll do that. So that's the plan. We'll get some steel. No, I won't get steel first. I'll take these panels first. Yeah. I want to get that panel, the side panel, and that side panel all loose. And I can work them over on the bench. And then brace them up. Okay. This was the bottom piece. So we used to live on the back of that piece. Okay. Downside. Show you what I got. Got this stud here. I think I'll just cut it off. I'll leave a little nub sticking out. All right, one of the things that I'm trimming up is there's part of the body left in here. Somebody at one time cut that. And I'm just gonna make it up, make it nice, get rid of these three bolts. Okay, I got looking at this. This is the center section of the car. I'm gonna go check my supply and see if I have the back section. We picked those out of the pile last night in the dark, and I want to just see if I have that other section. Okay, what do we have here? Well, there's a fender, side of the two-door. There's something here. I don't know what that is. Oh, another running board, splash apron, frame, back of a truck cab, a couple cowls. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there's my hood, a couple hoods. Got my T-Bird side pieces, another Model A fender, back of that two-door, pickup box, okay, so here's the front of that Touring. As you can see, it's got the cowl like we have in there, and then it's got the rear. This is the center section, and then the sides. So this is the front half of a touring car, and that other piece we're using is the very back half. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Yeah, I got a few fenders, and that's about it. So here's my Willys Night. Willys Night right here. Well, okay, I think we got the piece that we're going to use. So just thought I'd check this pile out before I made a commitment to that one piece. Nothing wrong with that piece. I just figured if I had the original piece, I'd use it. So. Got down really cold about a week and a half ago. But now it's really warm. Just went from extreme cold to like, 15 degrees out or less. Yesterday it was 60 in town. So, take a picture of that. So, there's a picture. Okay, so I'm going to commit to this piece here. It's not a bad piece. And I don't need these edges. I just need it right about here somewhere. Now, I'll show you these. This one had a pretty good crease right here, and it was kind of like flex through there. Actually has a crack right there. This one is in really bad shape. Pretty thin. Had multiple holes. There's the studs I cut off. Couldn't get the one off, so I decided to just leave it. And there's one little piece of wood. One little piece left of wood. There's a piece of wood. I don't know how much wood this body had. It's one of the last Model Ts. So there's not a lot of wood in it. And I got this one. Got this stud cut off too. Looked at one time there, somebody was starting to do some painting. They didn't get much paint on it. But there's some reddish paint, not sure why. I got just a little bit there. And yeah, I got some work. I got a lot of that. Oh, look, I got this little dent. I'll do that little dent right there. Anyway, they cleaned up pretty good. This stuff is really soft. This Model T metal is thin and soft. So I'm going to work on that one dent wherever it went. And then I'm going to, there it is right there. Okay. I'll work on that right there. And then figure out the width. I think we wanted the same as this frame. So take a measurement off of that right there. And that'll be the same between those two surfaces right here. All right, let's do it. Okay, let's take some measurements and see where we're at here. We got this piece here. Put you on that, easier to see. All right, so the seams were right, even with that and over there. So whatever this is should be about what the back should be. So we got 32.5, 33, 33 right there, 33. Yeah, so 2.5, and this out here is 33. So the back part's 33. So I'm gonna start with 33 and see what we get. Let's see what we got here. This section here is 43, almost 43 with flanges. Okay, so we need about 5 inches off each end. Where would that end up? 5 inches off. You ever try to work with a camera in your hand? It's hard to do. Huh, put you down here. Come on, tape measure. I don't want to go back in. I think this one's junk. Yeah, the spring doesn't want to work. Okay. Okay, so yeah, about 5. So I'll be right about there is where this flange will come in. All right, well, let's do a quick, let's measure these two, okay? I'm assuming this is square, but it might not be, so let's check that out too, okay? Okay, let's just do a measurement here. See how we're going to try to see if this is straight with the outside or what. So here we got just under 7, 7 3/4, 7.5, 7.5, 7 3/4. No, 7. So we got 6. That is where you go on it. There you go, chunk of 97-year-old steel. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got going over here. Kind of gives you an idea. So if that was square, you know, straight, then over, and then straight, which I'm assuming it is, this is what we got. And you can see how much it tapers from the bottom to the top. So, and I made these parallel. That's 8 inches there. So that tells me we got 4 inches from the center, I mean from the edge to the edge of the bottom of that. But if you look at it, it goes up bigger. So we got 8 at the bottom. And towards the top here, let's see if these are parallel. If the bottom's parallel, maybe this top should be parallel too. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we're just going to go off of that line because everything's kind of weird. So we got 13 there, 13 there. Okay, so this little section is parallel, pretty much. Yeah. So here and there, this is here and there, that's pretty flat. I do remember this was about 48, 33 square, 33 there, 33 there. And that won't be where we cut it. That'll be where we bend it. I'm going to bend this, and then that lip will be bent. And then line up with this, and we'll just clamp it and weld it. That's what we'll do. I could overlap it. This is long enough that if I wanted to go the quick race car route, I could just overlap it and then put some screws in it. I could do that, but I'm thinking it'd be better if I bend it and then weld it together. Yeah. So that'll be next. Mark that at 33. And then we got this this curve here on the back. I'm gonna have to, after I bend it, I'm gonna have to make that curve back into this panel. Okay, we'll do it. Let me show you what I got here. Okay, I got 33 on the dotted line. Okay, went dotted, because that's where I'm going to bend. And then this is 35. Then I got my center line. Went right through that hole. So bend line, cut line. Okay, so let's cut her up. Alrighty. Now I need to mark that and bend it. I wonder if I could bend it in my brake. I'll go over there and see if I could do that. Why don't I take you over there? I'll set you up so you can watch. Alright, looks like I'm going to have trouble. I got this flange sticking out, and I left this out. Well, let's just see what I can do. Maybe I can get a little bit. Well, this is going to want to goof up. So, looks like I'll need to do it on the bench. That's okay. I got it started anyway. So, that'll be a little easier on the bench. Yeah, I did bend that in. Okay. We'll just do a little bite. Just a little bite. Alright, how am I going to do this now? How am I going to do that? If I could clamp onto this, and then tip it over, or I could clamp it to the table. Either way, I need a bar about that long. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what I got. First of all, let's see if I met my goal. 33 inches. Looks like we're at, what, 33 and a 16th. And we got a top here. It's got a bow in it. That's not gonna hold on. Well, we need to wait. How about this? Wait on it. Okay, there we go. Gotta wait holding it. We got here. Okay, this one's 33 and 30 seconds. So yeah, so I think we're good. Okay, let's take a look at that thing. Show you what we got. All right. So here's the folded over edge. And here's the stock piece. There's like an angle iron, and then there's the other piece from the other piece. So, and this piece back here is about that much shorter. That's fine though. Might need that room anyway to get over the differential. So so I'm going to end up welding this. And I notice this has a little ridge on it. It's kind of nice. This back piece does not. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Kind of a ridge there, but I think it's just that's bent. Ridge. This is flat. So here's a repair somebody did. I might have did that. I noticed it was done with a MIG welder. So see that arc there? Need to put that much of an arc in this outer panel. Not much, but I won't do that now. Let's measure that thing. Whoa! We almost lost it. I think I'm gonna take a wire, pull it together with a wire, and measure it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, another thing I seem to like to lose is my tape measure. Seem to lose that quite often too. I got two of these that look like that. I don't know if that's the one I lost earlier. Okay, I want about 48 inches. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's about 50. So let's draw this in. Draw this in another 2 inches. All right. Somewhere around there, maybe. When you're doing one of these projects, there's always a lot of standing around, staring at it, sitting around, thinking about it, looking at it. That's part of the creative process. A lot of sitting and standing, just thinking. Sometimes when you're thinking about it and being creative, you fall asleep. That happens too. So, okay, I'm going to bring the cowl back a little further and we'll take a look at this. Actually, no. I'm not going to have it this far back. Let's move this forward. All right. Now we need a door width. Width of the door. Okay, let's do a little walk around with you. Want to do a walk around? Let's do it. All right. Got the back three pieces real close to where they're going to live. And we're going to have the door right there, hooking into the cowl. This door says, what's that? $25. I bought that at a swap meet, but I think it was more like, I don't know, 15 or... Well, actually, I don't know what it cost because I bought it together with that complete four-door touring car. And this is the compressor tank I took off that old compressor. And I like it because it's identical to the World War II oxygen tanks like B-52 bombers had and others. So that's cool. Stainless steel. And when they were mounted in the airplanes, they were this color. So. And here's one. Anyway, that's cool. Period correct. So anyway, I like how it's coming together. I think we picked the right width for the back and went with it square. I didn't know if it was square, but it sure looked like it when we clamped the pieces together. So I don't know if this will end up having usable doors. They might just be, you might just jump over. But it's going to sit lower than it does now. This Model A frame was dropped. I actually did this, I don't know, back in the late 80s, maybe the early 90s. I dropped it 3 inches. This was a car that, it was like a Roadster pickup that I drove to high school. That's what that frame was anyway. I dropped it 3 inches there, and then I pie cut it right here. And that gave it a 3 inches of drop. Anyway, I'm going to take that out. I want to straighten that back out so that the radiator and the cowl sit at the same height. And this is going to be dropped further, but we're not going to go with this rear end. We're going to go probably with the Ford Ranger pickup rear end, 1988 Ford Ranger pickup. And on the front, we're going to drop this axle. Right now it's sitting very low because there's no spring in it. But the way they lowered these old cars, right here, they would stretch them right here. Stretch it. And then to this point would be up here. That's called a dropped axle. But what I want to do is unbolt the stock parts and take the Ford Ranger pieces and try to see if I can't put them up here and then have a bracket and weld it all together. So make a dropped axle, but with modern disc brakes off a Ford Ranger pickup. Anyway, I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but that might happen. Looks like the sun's coming in on it. It's pretty cool. So, a little recap. I think the back's good. I think that we can clamp the doors on, which will give us this length. And then we can build a framework. I'm going to weld box tubing off of that, go back to there, go across, go to there, and then hook it all in. Hook this side brace into it. Have a corner piece here somewhere. But probably not today. Okay, I think that about wraps it up for today. I like how it's coming together. I like how the pieces came together. So I think I'll say adios. And this motor and transmission, 2.0 88 Ranger motor, Ford, just might end up living in there.